What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate you being here if you're a returning subscriber and continuing to support the channel and following me on my journey. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button, like, comment down below. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and only you are capable of making that happen. And in today's video, we are going to be going over the top essential tips when it comes to service delivery, over delivering on your service, and keeping that client retention high. So let's get into the video. So tip number one is going to be defining the expectations of your client clearly. This is the worst if you don't do this, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. Whether you think it's going to help you out a bit because you're just going to say yes to everything your client's asking for, and then your odds of signing them is going to be that much higher. It's just going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to hurt your service. They're going to talk bad about you because you're not going to actually be able to do what you promised them because you just said yes to everything. So you want to make sure you're clearly explaining to them what the expectations are. So for instance, for me, what I explain to them is this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. We're not going to advertise for a month and your whole life's going to change and we're going to bring you 10 people that are looking to buy multi-million-dollar homes. That's not how this works, and that's why we have a 6-month contract, a half a year contract, because I want people that understand this is a long-term play. It's not a short-term get-rich-quick scheme. So I really want to display that to them and tell them that so they understand, and they're not expecting insane results in the first 1 month. In the first month or the second month, because they know this is a long-term play. They know signing, they know getting into this, that it's a long-term play. So the first step is to, display everything, put everything out on the table, what the expectations are for them. And then also, if they're on a package where they need to be doing the calling or they need to be following up with the leads, whatever it may be, explain to them what their role is in the certain package that they're selecting, or what they have to be held accountable for and what they have to do. So make sure you explain all that. That's the first tip. So the second tip is to set realistic deadlines. That's the absolute worst. If you tell someone the onboarding process is going to take 3 to 7 days and it ends up being, 2 weeks, 14 days, and they haven't heard from you. You want to under promise and over deliver. That's the best thing. I tell our people, depending on the package, that this onboarding process will be around 14 to 21 days. And then in 1 week or 10 days, everything's up and running. They got a video update on everything. There's no revisions, and we start advertising right away. That's way better. They don't know how long this stuff takes to set up. So I don't know why you're trying to say it would take 3 to 5 days if you know that it might take 7 or it might take 10. If it might take 7 or it might take 10 the absolute max, then say it will take around 10 to 14 days. And if you do it in 7 or you do it in 5 or you do it in 11, great, they're gonna be happier. So make sure you actually set realistic deadlines for everything that it is you're doing. The whole onboarding process, setting up social media accounts, making sure their ad account's good, you got their Instagram connected, their page connected, their billing's all set up. The whole process of getting everything ready, creating their Go High Level profile, actually tell them how long realistically that will take. Arguably, to me, the most important tip is being responsive and having great communication with your client, especially in this space, running a social media marketing agency and being an online business. This is crucial for client retention and building overall a great relationship with your client. We are an online business. These individuals most of the time aren't even located where you are. They can't walk into your office if they have a question. That's not possible. So when they send you a text, they send you an email, they send you a text on Slack, WhatsApp, whatever it may be, however you communicate with them, make sure you respond quite literally right away. I respond probably on average when my clients text, I'll say within 30 minutes. Most of the time is how long it takes me to respond, 30 to 45 minutes. And the only reason I say that is because if I'm in a sales call, those average from 30 to 35 minutes. So maybe I'm in one, I get out, then I answer them. You do not want to leave your client left in the dark for 1 to 2 days and them wondering what's going on. They're going to think that you ghosted them. They're going to think you scammed them, you took their money. And then overall, you want to fix the problem that they're having, get back to them right away. It shows that you actually care. You're very responsive. This is something you're doing full time. So that's got to be the number one tip. And that's what people like the most. I know for a fact personally, if I'm getting a service and I have to wait 1 to 2 days for one of my concerns to be addressed, I'm automatically just turned off. But if someone responds to me, like I send a message and 5 minutes later they got a response from me, nothing's better than that. It makes life a lot easier overall. Now I understand if you might have a lot of clients or stuff like that, it gets a little bit harder, but you can have account managers eventually and stuff like that. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're not at that stage, maybe you are, I don't know, but be as responsive as you can with your clients. Communication is crucial, and overall building that relationship with them is what I enjoy the most. So tip number 4 is just going that extra mile and going above and beyond for your clients. So what I mean by this is maybe working extra hours, responding to them on the weekends, working on the weekends if they need something, going that extra mile for research if they're having a problem, showing them an article about this. Oh, I did some research on you on this, and this is the problem that I found with your ad account. You have to do this, this, and that. Just going that extra mile and doing things that isn't exactly entailed in your contract or whatever, it doesn't matter. You want to be their marketing guy. You want to be the go-to person for them. So going that extra mile and just doing things above and beyond really, shows that you care and you want to build that relationship with them. But that's the last tip. Overall, keeping high client retention and making sure, most people are happy. It's going to be impossible to please everyone. It's quite a little impossible, but you want to please as many people as you can. So I appreciate you watching another video. If you liked it, like it. If you did like the video, comment down below, subscribe. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.